in the middle of the trial, and we left off on a bad foot. First of all, we had like 3 arguments or so, and then like everyone just decided, oh, we don't know who did it. The only people left are these 2. Let's have them fight. And then Sahara was like, nope, I believe him. And they're like, but we don't know. There's no other way to. There's no other suspects. And they just gave up. And that's where we stopped. Oh, we already translated this at least. Let's get back to the trial.
またまた衝撃の事実が発覚したわね。
議論が振り出しに戻る。な。はるかわちゃんの話なんて聞く必要ないよ。どうせ嘘に決まってるんだからさ。
There's no need to listen to Harukawa-chan's story. It's probably just filled with lies.
でも、もう少し詳しい話を聞いてみようよ。そうしないとどう判断していいかもわからないし。
We should still try to listen to the details. If we don't do that, how are we going to decide what's right?
だからそんな必要ないって。
I'm telling you, there's no need for it.
俺は嘘が大嫌いなんだ。
I hate lies. Well said.
はるかわさん、あの嘘つき男子のことは無視していいですから、話を聞かせてください。
Harukawa, you don't need to. You should go ahead and ignore that stupid guy. Just tell us what you think. Just tell a story.
昨日の夜12時過ぎくらいだったと思う。あいつが急に私の研究教室に来たんだよ。
Yesterday at around 12 o'clock at night. It must have been more 12 o'clock at night. He suddenly came to my research room.
私が持っている同期ビデオを見せてくれって。
He told me, show me that motive video.
同期ビデオ？
Motive video?
星君がそれを頼みに来たということは、君は彼の同期ビデオを持っていたのかい？
If Hoshi-kun asked you to do that, if Hoshi-kun went to you to ask for that, then you have his motive video, don't you?
待って。確か星君は春川さんの同期ビデオを持っていたのよね。
Wait, certainly Harukawa Hoshi-kun wa Harukawa-san no doki video. Wait, certainly Hoshi had Harukawa's video.
それじゃあ星君とあなたはお互いの同期ビデオを持ち合う関係だったってこと？
Does that mean that you both had each other's motive video?
そうみたいだね。確認してないからわからないけど。
Good morning, Psycho Freak. It looks like it. It looks like it, but we won't know unless we make sure.
そういえば、はるかさんは以前言ってましたね。モノクマーズパッドを確認していないと。
Said Harukawa-san. You said it before, right, Harukawa? That you had to check your Monokuma's pad?
だったら、龍馬はなんでマキが自分の同期ビデオを持ってるって思った？
Maki had his motive video.
手当たり次第に全員に聞いてたなら、はるかは以外に聞かれてるやつがいるはずだしな。
手当たり次第に全員に聞いてなら手当たり What's 手当たり Shidai using it lay one's hands on haphazardly on the rebound at random. If we just keep asking everyone Harukawa igai ni kikareteru yatsu ga iru hazu dashi na. There should be someone else who heard. There should be someone else who heard it other than Harukawa.
俺様は聞かれてねえぞ。つうか他の連中もそうだろ。
I hadn't heard a thing. It goes for everyone here too, doesn't it?
だとすると星君は誰から同期ビデオの件を教えてもらったのでしょうか。
If that's the case, who told Hoshi-kun about... If that's the case, then who told Hoshi-kun about the motive video? Hoshi-kun ni kare no doki video o motte ita no ga san da to oshieta hito. It could have been Harukawa who told Hoshi about having his motive video. There should be someone who knows who has whose motive videos. This kid right here.
君だ。それって大間くんのことだよね。
That's Oma-kun, right? This little shit. I got a whole bunch of Monokuma pads, even ones that from people that aren't from here, that aren't in here. Mishishi. They'll all see their own motive.
あの時君は全員の同期ビデオをチェックしてそれを星君に教えたんじゃないの。
At that time, you checked everyone's motive video and then told Hoshi, didn't you?
男子が急に黙るのはハレンチなことを考えている時か都合が悪くなった時ですよ。
That means that they're harenchi, infamous, shameless. They're thinking of shameless things and makes things inconvenient.
で、はるかはそこでどうしたんだ？星が同期ビデオを見せるように頼みに来た？
And what did you do, Harukawa? Did you show Hoshi his motive video?
私の個室にあるから勝手に持っていけばって言った。個室には鍵もかけてなかったし。
I told him that it's in my room so that he should, if he wants to, he can just see it there. Since I don't put a lock in my room.
へえ、不用心なんだね。はるかちゃんはよっぽど殺されない自信があるのかな。
Buyoshin. You're very careless, aren't you, Harukawa-chan? You're very confident that you won't get killed. That's some confidence.
それでその後どうなったの？
And after that, what happened?
その後のことは知らない。結局あいつが同期ビデオを見たのかも。
I don't know what happened next. I don't know if he saw his motive video or not.
その時あいつは自分が持っている私の同期ビデオを代わりに見せるって言ってきたけど。
And at that time, he said he'll show me my motive video, but
興味ないからそれも断った。だからそれだけ
I
だ。
said I had no interest, so I refused. That's all that happened.
じゃあ星が同期ビデオを見たかもわからねえのか？締まりの悪い話だな。
So we don't even know if Hoshi saw his own motive video or not. What a bad way to wrap things up.
けどよ、 ルカワが星と夜時間に会ったってことは、あいつは夜時間はまだ生きてたってことだから。
But Harukawa meeting Hoshi at nighttime means that he was still alive during nighttime.
夜8時から夜10時のアリバイがねって理由で俺とハルカワが疑われる必要はねえはずだよな。
That's why those who don't have alibi. That's why me and Harukawa not having alibis at 8 and 10, between 8 and 10, doesn't matter anymore.
今の話が本当だったら
If the story just now is true, at least
本当だって。
it is.
それならどうして君は今になってそんな話をしたんですか？
Well, then why are you telling us about it just now?
今まで言わなかったのは疑われるのが面倒だったからだよ。
I didn't tell you until now because I was afraid that I would get doubted, or I would get people think I'm suspicious.
疑われる？何をじゃ？
Get doubted about? What about?
さっき東條も言ってたけど、
Tojo said it before, but
私とあいつはお互いの同期ビデオを持ち合っているみたいだったからさ。
Watashi to Aitsu, because we had each other's mod video.
怪しいでしょ。その話をしたら疑われるに決まってるよ。
Utagawa. Isn't it suspicious? If I were to say that, then I'd be called suspicious, right?
それが面倒だから言わないようにしてたの？
So you didn't want to because it was too troublesome?
疑われるのが面倒だから言わないなんて、ちょっと非協力的すぎるんじゃないかしら。
If you think being suspicious is a bother, don't you think that's a bit too uncooperative?
ああ、それはもうどうでもいいじゃねえか。とにかくハルカワの話を信じようぜ。
Well, that doesn't matter right now. Let's just believe Harukawa's story.
そうそう。信じる者は救われる。
That's right. The ones who believe will get saved.
いえ、それは待ってください。さすがにちゃんと検証してみないことには。
Wait. We still need to search a little bit. Kensho. Let me just make sure what that means. Verification, inspect. We still need to inspect that.
だったら大間くんに聞いてみよう。
Hold on, let's ask Goma-kun. What?
俺に？
Me?
君にはまださっきの質問に答えてもらってないからね。
I haven't answered the question before.
春川さんが星くんの同期ビデオを持っているって彼に教えたのは君なの？
You haven't answered whether or not you showed Harukawa, you told Hoshi about Harukawa having... You were the one who told Hoshi about Harukawa having his motive video, right?
それってそんなに重要？
Is that really that important?
うん、重要だよ。だって大間くんが星くんに教えたのが事実なら。
That's right, it's important. Because if Hoshi-kun if Oma telling Hoshi-kun about the motive is true, then
それを知った星くんが春川さんを訪ねたことも信憑性が高くなるからね。
then Hoshi-kun visiting Harukawa-chan at night makes the story very believable.
なるほど。大間くんの返答が春川さんの証言の裏付けになるんだね。
なるほど、Oma-kun。
なるほど。大間くんの返答が春川さんの証言の裏付けになるんだね。
裏付け。Looks like Oma-kun's answer supports would support Harukawa-san's statement.
ない。
だからこそ嘘をつかないでちゃんと答えてほしいんだ。
That's why I want you to not lie and tell the truth.
どうなんですか、大間さん。あなたが星さんに教えたんですか？
How is it, Oma? Did you tell Hoshi?
あんたはさっき言ってたよね。
He had a little bit of
私
bead of
死にた
sweat.
くないってさ。
You said before, right, that you didn't want to die, right?
それが嘘じゃないならちゃんと答えなよ。
If that's not a lie, then answer.
いつの間にか立場逆転だね。俺が春川ちゃんに責められるなんて。
He's acting like the villain. Okay. Before the tables have turned, I'm getting blamed by Harukawa-chan.
はいはい、そうですよ。星ちゃんに教えたのは俺ですよ。
Yep, that's correct. I told Hoshi-chan about that.
やっぱりそうなんだ。
I knew that was the case.
でも別に悪いことじゃないよね。彼が知りたがってたから教えただけなんだし。
It's not really that bad of a thing. He wanted to know, so I just told him.
じゃあ、あなたは全員の同期ビデオを見たの？
Well, did you see everyone's motive video?
中の映像までは見てないよ。それは上映会のお楽しみにしようと思ってたからね。
I didn't see what was inside the video. I want to have a good video conference with everyone.
返す時に間違えないように誰が誰の同期ビデオを持ってるか確認しただけだよ。
When I was giving them back, I made sure not to make any mistakes by checking whose motive video I had.
そう、わかったわ。
I see. I understand.
んなことより星が大間からその情報を聞いてたなら、あいつはきっと春川に会いに行ったはずだよな。
If that's the case, then Hoshi hearing Oma's information would make him meet Harukawa, wouldn't it?
だったら春川の言ってることは本当だな。星は夜時間まで生きてたんだよ。
Well then, that means what Harukawa is saying is true. Hoshi was live during nighttime.
いえ、それはどうかしら。
No, I wonder about that.
星君と春川さんが会ったのが事実だとしても、それが昨日の夜時間だったとは限らないわ。
Hoshi doesn't limit it to just nighttime. Doesn't limit it to just yesterday's nighttime.
まだ疑ってるんだ。
You're still doubting me?
あくまで可能性よ。
It's just a possibility.
ただ、可能性がある限りは、あなたの意見を全面的に信用するわけにはいかないわ。
As long as there's a possibility, I can't believe what.
みんなの命がかかっている以上はね。
As long as everyone's lives are on the line.
結局どっちなの？嘘なの？嘘じゃないの？
So what is it after all? Is it a lie? Is it not a lie?
嘘じゃねえよ。こいつの目を見りゃわかん
Of
だろ
course it's not a lie. You just
それで分かったら苦労せんわい。ここは嘘と裏切りがものを言う世界なんじゃろ。
Makatara, Kusen Senwai. If we knew that, we wouldn't be having so much trouble. This is a world about lies and betrayal.
そんな悲しいこと言わないでください。天子まで悲しくなりま
Don't
す。
say such sad things. Even Tenko would get sad.
僕は春川さんの発言は怪しいと思うね。あまりにも彼女にとって都合が良すぎるからね。
I think Harukawa's statements are suspicious. What she is saying is just way too convenient.
判断が難しいところですね。
The decision is much too tough.
春川ちゃんが言ってるのは嘘だよ。嘘つきの俺にはわかるんだ。
What Haruka's saying, what Haruka-chan is saying is a lie. As being a liar, I know what a lie is.
嘘なんて言ってない。私は夜時間に星と会ったんだって。
I'm not saying any sort of lie. I met Hoshikun at nighttime.
本当なんだって。
It's true. A truther is a liar truth. This is the path where this is the path. This is a splitting path. Which one I choose to walk chooses my faith. Chooses my fate. But I chose to believe in Momota-kun. That's why I should believe Haruka-chan as well. Oh, well then I have to do it. Let's just make sure everyone's facing the right direction. 僕がこの議論の流れを変えるしかない。あの時、赤松くんそうしてくれたみたいに。I changed the flow of this just like she did for me. Akamatsu-san did. Oh shit, lie time. It's time to lie on the internet. Monochrome File 2. Gonta. I can't lie about this, can I?
昨日の夜時間に星と会ってるんだ。そんな
I met Hoshikun at nighttime is what she said.
話を
Can I lie about this? I can't lie about someone's testimony because the person who said it wouldn't. Yeah, this one wouldn't be. This one's about the show. It wouldn't have anything to do with this.
信じられ
The people who are inside. We're at the big bug meeting. Well, it's about nighttime, so I don't think it'll have anything to do with it. The one Harukawa who's alone. I think it's this one.
夜時間に会ったのは星君だけ。
You only met Hoshikun?
あいつ以外とは会ってない。
I only met him. I didn't meet anyone but him.
誰かその二人を目撃した人はいません。
Oh, what?
私は昨日の夜時間に星と会ってるんだよ。そんな話を信じられっかよ。
Do you really think we can believe that?
夜時間に会ったのは星君だけ。あいつ以外とは会ってない。
いたらとっくに名乗り出ているはずよ。
If there was, they would have told us long ago.
誰も二人が会ったことを
これで真実を暴く。
Yep. But to do a lie.
確かに二人が会ったことは証明できないけど、春川さんが一人じゃなかったことなら証明できると思う。
I can't say if they met or not. But Harukawa-san was not alone. I can prove that she was not alone.
何それ、どういう意味？
What is that? What is the meaning of that?
僕と桃田くんは毎晩一緒にトレーニングをしてるんだけどさ。
Me and Momota always train at night.
昨日はゴンタくんの件で遅くなったから夜時間をだいぶ過ぎた後でトレーニングを始めたんだ。
Yesterday, after that happened with Gonta, it was late, but so we had to postpone the training until nighttime. Huh?
あ、桃田くん大丈夫だよ。ここは僕が説明するから。
Momota-kun, it's alright. I'll be the one explaining this.
で、昨日はウサギ跳びのトレーニングで校舎の階段を使ったんだけど。
Yesterday we did bunny hopping as for training. We used the school stairs.
その時に 話し声を聞いた
At
んだ。
that time, we heard voices.
話し声？
Voices? Talking voices? Voices talking to each other?
一人は春川さんのだって分かったけど、その時はもう一人の声までは分からなくて。
I knew one person was Harukawa. I couldn't understand what the other was.
でも今までの話を踏まえて考えると、あれは春川さんと星君が話していたところなのかも。
But the conversation up until now made me realize that was probably Harukawa and Hoshikun talking. Huh?
ああ、そうだったかもな。あれも確か夜12時くらいだったか。
I really wonder if there was any other way I could have solved that. No, there really wasn't, because I wasn't there at my time, and no other evidence proves it otherwise. I just hate how obvious.
ちょっと待ってください。あなたたちがその声を聞いてるってことは。
Wait, you hearing those voices means that.
じゃあ春川さんが星君と会っていたのは本当だったんだね。
Oh man, why are we lying about the time of death? Why are we lying about this? I forgot how I got here. Oh well, let's just go with it. Well then, Harukawa meeting Hoshikun. True then.
いやいや、待てよ。つうか、犀原もなんで今さらそんなこと言いやがんだ。
Wait, why is Saihara saying this all of a sudden?
今更っていうかまさか春川さんの話し声が事件と関係してるなんて思わなかったから。
We've dug a hole. We're just gonna keep on digging. Oh man. I'm not saying it just now. I just didn't know what relation Harukawa-san's voice would have with the case.
今まで言う機会がなかっただけだよ。
I just didn't have a chance to say it until now.
でも、マキと話していたのが龍馬かどうかはわからないんだよね。
So you didn't know the person he was talking to was Ryoma, right?
それが分かってたらさすがにもっと早く言ってるよ。
I knew that. I would have said so earlier.
でも相手は星君だとしか考えられないよ。だって
I can't think of anyone else other than Hoshi. Therefore,
この中の誰も夜時間に春川さんと話してないでしょ。
no one in
だ
here,
から相手は星君しかいない
no
よ。
one in here talked to Harukawa at night, didn't they? Therefore, to Hoshi-kun.
まさか名乗り出てきたりしねえよな。それこそ今更だぜ。
No one's saying, no one's raising their hand now, right? Of all times.
でもどうしてあなたたちは春川さんと話しているのが誰か確認しなかったの？
Where's Shuichi going with this? I don't think he even knows. We're like ignoring all the evidence that's piling up. There's like so much evidence piling up, and we're just not doing anything about it. We're just lying. It's like, forget this, let's start lying. Well then, why didn't you guys check up on Harukawa-san?
深夜に誰かの話し声が聞こえてきたなら確認しておくべきだと思うけど。
Don't you think you should be checking on who's talking next time if you hear voices?
殺し合いを強要されている状況下なのよ。
Under a killing game circumstances, even under circumstances of a killing game being forced upon us.
なんだよ。怖え顔すんなよ。
What the? Don't make such a scary face.
こいつは悪かったけどよ。盗み聞きなんて男らしくねえじゃねえか。
I'm sorry about that, but I didn't want to seem like I was peeping or anything. It's very manly to be peeping.
そんな野暮なまでできっかよ。
You think I could do something so barbaric?
とにかく僕らは確かにその話し声を聞いたんだ。
Anyways,
だから春川さんの証言は信じていいは
we
ずだ
heard those
よ。
voices, so this proves his testimony.
わかった。仲間を信じるよ。
Believe my friends.
そんな簡単に信じちまっていいのか？
Are you really gonna believe them just like that?
でも犀原さんが嘘をつく必要はありませんからね。
But Saihara has no reason to lie, does he?
そうだね。もし嘘をついたせいで犯人を間違えたら、彼を含めた全員が永遠の眠りにつくことになるんだ。
That's right. If he's going on with the culprit's lie, then he would be included in everyone's eternal sleep.
彼に破滅願望がない限りは信じてもいいはずだよ。
Hametsu, if he doesn't have as long as he doesn't have a death wish, we should be able to believe him.
もちろん大丈夫だ
Of
よ。
course, it's safe.
そうだよね。じゃあ私も信じることにするよ。
That's of course, isn't of course, right? Right, obviously. I'll believe in you too. I believe too.
信じる者は救われる。
Those who believe will be saved. Sualelu.
ただここまでみんなの信用を集めておいて、それでも嘘だったら驚きだよね。
If we just keep believing in each other, if everyone just believes that and it turns out to be a lie, that'd be quite surprising.
もう誰を信じていいのかわからなくなっちゃう。ま、ないと思うけどさ。
I don't know who to believe in. Not like I have anyone to believe in.
とにかく今度の今度こそ決まりだ。星のやつは夜時間はまだ生きてたんだ。
Anyways, this time for sure it's decided. Hoshi-kun was alive during nighttime.
つまり俺と春川の容疑は晴れるってことだ。
And this basically cleared up our suspects, right?
というより他のみんなにも可能ってことだよね。夜時間のアリバイがある人なんていないだろうから。
Oh man. Toyuyori Hokano Minamo. Which basically means everyone here is included. No one has an alibi at nighttime.
それって全員が容疑者ってこと？
I wonder if I can find any evidence to point to anyone. Evidence that we can find is that the only evidence to point to a suspect would be the motive video. The motive video is the only thing that can point to someone. All we need to do is look at the motive video and then we can find who would do it. That means everyone here is a suspect.
振り出しに戻っただけか。眠いな。
What was I gonna say? We really can't find. There's nothing in the evidence that points to a suspect. And that's why everyone's so. Looks like we're back to the starting point. Looks like we're back to square one. There's some.
ただ犯行時刻が夜時間以降ということははっきりしたはずです。
But at least we have settled the time of crime until after nighttime.
だとすると大きな疑問が浮かんでくるわ。彼の死体はいつピラニアの水槽に入れられたのかしら。
Well then, this poses a big question. How did his dead body get inside the piranha tank?
そうだね。夜時間は体育館には入れないから翌朝だとしか考えられないけど。
That's right. If you can't go into the gymnasium at nighttime, then the only possible way is next morning.
だからそれは無理だって。アンジーとヒミコがずっと体育館にいたん
Like
だ
I
よ。
said, that's important. And Himiko were both waiting by the gymnasium.
じゃあ死体がピラニアの水槽に入れられてたのも間違いだったのか？
Well then, is it incorrect that that dead body was inside the piranha tank?
いえ、それはないと思います。その事実を示す証拠も 揃っていますから。
I don't think that's correct. Someone's trying to say, Psycho Freak, wouldn't it have been better to talk about the windows? Even if we the windows, that's not going to settle on who did it. We can talk about it all day, but we're not going to see who did it. We know they haven't talked about how it was done, but all we see is that there's some rope and stuff. It's possible, but it doesn't whittle down who done it. I don't think that's correct. Before the evidence.
だったら死体はいつピラニアの水槽に運び込まれたんですか？
Well then, when was the body put in the piranha tank? Hoshikun's corpse. When was it put in there in the piranha tank? Harukawa-san, Hoshikun to yoru 12時くらいっていくなら If Haruka met Hoshikun 12, that means later at nighttime. He was put in there later at nighttime. And the possibility of it happening the next morning is not. It's impossible of his dead body being put in next morning.
可能性があるのは夜時間の間ってことだな。
The only possible time is during nighttime, right?
このチンカス、夜時間は体育館に入れねえって校則があんだろ。
This, you stupid dick cheese, you dick cheese. Have you heard that you can't go inside the gymnasium at nighttime?
チンカスだと？
Dick cheese.
でもそれしかないよ。朝はアンジーたちが体育館にいたんだよ。
But there's no other way, right? During nighttime, during the morning, Angie were in the gymnasium. During the morning, Angie and Yumino were by the gymnasium.
まあ見逃した可能性もゼロじゃないと思うけど。
It's the possibility of possibility.
見逃すなどありえん。うちはうたた寝の魔法使いの異名を持つんじゃぞ。
Utatane, we did not overlook. We did not overlook it. I swear by the name of the nappy wizard.
全く見張りに向いてない二つ名だね。
It doesn't seem like a name for someone staking out a place. A name befitting for someone staking out a place.
本当に見逃してないの？だって夜時間は体育館には入れないのよ。
Did you really not see it? Is it possible that you didn't overlook it? You didn't overlook someone sneaking in? Because someone said he's in nighttime.
夢野さんは見逃したりしません。野球で空振りはしても見逃しはしない人ですから。
Yaku, Yumino does not overlook things, even when she can strike in baseball.
うちは野球などやらんがな。
Except I don't play baseball.
でも法則は絶対なんだよ。死体が運び込まれたのは朝で間違いないって。
Well then, the rules are there. The only way to carry the body in there would be during the morning.
みんな落ち着いてよ。意見が割れた時こそちゃんと話し合わないと。
Everyone, calm down. When our opinions are divided, we need to talk.
お前らの意見は全部お見通しだ。意見がわ。
It's time. Omitoshida. I can see through all your guys' claims. That's what he said. Your opinions are divided, you say?
割れたなんて意見が割れたと真っ二つに割れたと
Your opinions are divided. Your claims are divided. Your claims are divided into, say, right into.
つまり最終学園が誇る変形裁判場の出番だと
This means that it's time for the gifted inmates modified courtroom.
Yahoo! 待ってました。
Yo-ho, we've been waiting.
またあの大げさなやつをやんのかよ。
We have to do that over-exaggerated thing again. It seems that the claims have been divided. If we organize all the evidence that we have until now, the kotae wa miete kuru hazu da. The answer would be, we might see the answer. I want to show everyone that evidence. I want everyone will reach the truth of the case. We have to get closer to the truth. Otherwise, my lie will go in vain. Fujire Naizo. I mustn't fail. Here we fucking go. So bumpin'. Scrum hype. Scrum hype. Okay. The left team says before night. The left team says during morning. The right team says during nighttime.
直後に死体を運んだんじゃないの
Wasn't it? Isn't it possible that Angie and Yumino didn't see the culprit in the morning?
可能性もあるよね。
夢野さん、
うちらは扉の前にいたんじゃ。見逃した。
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have overlooked the culprit.
などありえん。
夜時間は体育館に入れねえって校則があんだろ
桃田くん。
Wasn't there a rule that you couldn't go inside the gymnasium at nighttime?
試合にも校則が適用されるとは限らねえぞ。
適用される。The rules don't apply to a corpse.
でも体育館の入り口からピラニアの水槽までは遠すぎるよ。
The piranha tank in the gymnasium is way high up.
僕がステージの上にある窓からなら水槽に届くかもしれん。
The window on top of the stage. There's a window on top of the stage. If you use that, you could put the body in there.
ない。
でも隣のプールも夜時間は立ち入り禁止だよね。
春川さん。
But isn't it prohibited to go into the pool at night as well? Harukawa.
遊泳禁止ってだけで敷地
Only swimming was prohibited.
入れるはずだよ
そもそも春川さんの証言は信用できるのかな
Can we even believe Harukawa-san's statement?
茶柱さん。
大丈夫ですよ犀原さんの証言もありますから
It's alright, we have Saihara's statement as well.
犯 犯人は朝のアナウンス
アンジーさん
Didn't they put the body after the announcement? After the morning announcement? And then Angie says,
アンジーたちはアナウンスの前から太鼓館
ever since the announcement, before the announcement, we've been waiting in front of the door.
前にいたよ。
夢野さんたちが犯人を見逃した可能性も。
夢野さん、
うちらなどありえん。
There's no way we
今
overlooked
は
it.
体育館に入れねえって校則が。
桃田君、
死体にも拘束が適用されるとは限らねえ。
The rules don't apply. The rules don't apply to a dead body.
体育館の入り口からピラニアの水槽までは遠すぎるよ。
僕が
でも隣のプ
はるかに茶頭
During nighttime! During nighttime!
確かに夜時間は体育館に
Strategy with Scrum is needing to remember your team's circumstances during the crime, right? Pretty much just remember what all the bullets say on the right. And then look for how they apply to the statement on the left.
入れないけど死体を体育館の窓から中に入れるのは可能だよ。
Of course, during nighttime, you can't go inside the gymnasium because of the rules. But that doesn't mean you can't throw a dead body through the window.
きっと犯人はそうやって夜時間の間に死体を体育館に運び込んだんだ。
That's what the culprit used. They put the corpse they put a corpse through they carried the corpse into the gymnasium at nighttime.
あの窓はピラニアの水槽より高い位置にあったし、距離もかなり近か
The
った。
window was much on the tank. Very close to the window.
しかもカーテンこそ閉まっていたが、窓は操作の時もずっと開きっぱなしだったぜ。
But the curtain was closed, however. Even though the curtain was closed, the window was still open.
死体を窓から水槽に入れることは十分可能というわけですね。
The ability to carry the body through the window is very much possible.
ただしピラニアの水槽を仕切る板だけは前もって仕込んでおく必要はあるだろうけどね。
ただし、ピラニアの水槽の水槽だけは仕込んであるだろう。However, in the piranha tank, you would need to put the glass sheet in front before that.
さすがに投げ入れるわけにはいかな
You
い。
can't just throw the dead body in there, right?
丁寧にセットする必要があったはずだ。
They would have had to perfectly set the whole thing up first.
だけど窓から死体を投げ込むにして
Even if they throw the dead window.
いくらなんでも窓の位置が高すぎるわ。とても下からでは届かないわよ。
No matter what you the window was just up too high. You can't reach it from below, no matter what.
もしは小柄じゃ。ゴンタがぶん投げれば楽勝じゃろ。
Small, even Gunta. Easy for Gunta to do.
楽勝だけどゴンタはそんなことをしないよ。紳士は死体を投げたりしないんだ。
It would be easy, but Gunta wouldn't do such a thing. Gentlemen, do not throw dead bodies.
紳士じゃなくてもしませんけどね。
Not even gentlemen, people who aren't gentlemen wouldn't be able to do that.
わかった。体育館にあった脚立を使ったんだよ。
They used the ladder in gymnasium.
操作の時に週一も試してたよね。脚立に乗れば窓まで届くよね。
During the investigation, you used that ladder, didn't you? If you go on the ladder, you'll reach the window.
それなら死体をそのまま窓に入れるだけだからなんとかなるんじゃないの？
If you just throw the body through the window, and everything would be fine. いや、そのなはずだ。だって that possibility is that's not possible because after all the ladder did not reach up there. In order to show that they didn't have time, it didn't reach the window.
そうだ。脚立が窓まで届いたのは体育館のステージ上だったからだよ。
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because of the stage in the gymnasium.
死体を投げ入れるプール側から脚立を使ってもあの窓には届かないよ。
こんにちは、あずれ。こっちにはこんばんはにです。朝です、ここに。こんばんは。I mean, おはよう。こんばんはじゃなくておはよう。こっちには死体を投げる。死体を投げ入れるプールこそ。
死体を投げ入れるプール側から脚立を使ってもあの窓には届く。
Even if you use the ladder in the pool side, you wouldn't reach the window.
あの脚立はステージ上に乗せてやっと体育館の窓に届く。
Only because of the stage we can get up there.
プール側にはステージ分の高さがないから脚立を使っても届かない。
日本語うまいです。いやいや、まだまだ。時々、辞書ます。いや、時々、いろいろ辞書を使います。プール側、ステージ分の、プール側、
プール側にはステージ分。
There wasn't anything that, like the stage on the pool side, it wouldn't reach if you used the ladder.
それに脚立は体育館で見つかったよね。
And we found the ladder in the gymnasium, didn't we?
犯人がプールで脚立を使ったところでその脚立を体育館に戻すことができない。
犯人がプールで蹴ったところで The culprit used the ladder. Wouldn't be into the gymnasium.
後で窓から投げ入れたのも難しいですよね。脚立だって結構な重さですからね。
I guess it wouldn't be possible to throw the ladder through the window, seeing as how it was pretty damn heavy.
じゃあゴンタがバカ力で脚立を投げ入れたかゴンタがバカ力で死体を投げ入れたかだな。
Well then, if Gonta used his freak strength to throw the ladder, Gonta probably used his freak strength to throw the body then.
紳士は脚立も死体も投げたりしないって。
I'm telling you, gentlemen don't throw ladders or dead bodies.
そもそも死体はプールから体育館にただ投げ入れるだけでいいってわけじゃないんだよ。
What you're basically saying is that the body wasn't simply thrown from the pool side.
水槽の仕切り板をずらさないようにするためには慎重に窓から入れる必要があるはずだよ。
In order to not zurasanai yoni. Zurasanai. Zurasasenai? ねえ、ずらすって何？ずらす？ In order to not shift the glass sheet inside the tank, they would have to the tank.
わかったか筋肉だるま。お前みたいな脳筋には無理なんだよ。
Do you get it? 筋肉だるま。だるま。Do you get it, you big ape? It's impossible for you, bronze brain.
ごめん。そうだよね。
I'm sorry. That's right.
ゴンタ君が謝る必要ないと思う。
I don't think you need to apologize, Gonta-kun.
犯人がどうやって窓から死体を入れたのか。
犯人がどうやって How did the culprit put the body through the window?
おめえらそんなこともわからねえのか。まったく情けねえ連中だぜ。
Huh? Even you guys don't know the answer to that? What a pitiful crowd.
だったらあなたにはわかるの？
Well then, are you saying you know?
よく聞いてくれたじゃねえか。
Good question.
ゆういち、言ってやれ。俺の助手としてバーンとかましてやれ。
Shuichi, tell him. Or as my assistant, give it to him. Bang it into their heads.
いや、僕もまだそこまでは分かってないんだけど。
I'm sorry, but even I don't know that much.
なんだと？
Huh?
犯人が死体を窓から入れたのは間違いないだろうけど、まだその方法までは。
Nagi, tell him. There's no doubt that they put the dead body through the window, but I don't know how.
マジでか？
Seriously?
そうやって人を舐めた発言をするから恥をかくことになるんですよ。
Funda. Well. そうやって人を舐めた発言するから恥をかくことになるんですよ。You だって人を舐めた。舐めた。舐める。To make fun of, to put light on. You being so high and mighty gives you some. そうやって人を舐め発言するから。This is what you get for treating people. This is what you get for looking down on people.
男は黙って舐められてりゃいいんだ。
Guys should just shut up and get licked. This is a bit hard to translate to English. Nameru means lick, and it also means to treat someone lightly. Nameru wa futsu no imi kara ne. Ni に解釈するのは難しいだね。このネタ。Guys, just shut up and get licked.
どうすんだよ、周一。この問題を片付けねえとまずいだろ。
What are you gonna do, Shuichi? We have to fix this problem or else it'll be bad.
なんとかなんねえのか
Is
よ。
there really nothing?
もちろん、なんとかしないととは思ってるけど。
もちろんなんとかしないとは。I'm sure everything will be fine, but I can't reach it. I thought it was just so close. くそ、やっぱり僕なんか無理なのか。Is it really impossible for me? Can I really not do it? 探偵として信じ たどり着いてみんなを救うことなんて。A detective has to reach the truth and save everyone. But for that, I can't. But me, I can't.
ねえ、死体がどうやって運び込まれたとかどうでもよくない？
Who cares about how they carried the body? Huh?
どうでもよくはないんじゃない？そうしないと犯人の手口がわからないし。
どうでもよくないじゃない。Of course it does matter. We have to find out how the culprit did the crime. Teguchi. We have to find the culprit's modus operandi.
別に手口なんてわからなくたって最終的に犯人さえわかればいいんだよね。
You don't need to find out the way they did it. Always just find the culprit, right?
だったらはっきりさせるべきなのはさっきから気にしている死体発見現場じゃなくて
In order to make that clear, we don't have to focus on the scene where the body was found.
殺害現場の方だと思うんだけど。
Satsugai Genba, we have to focus on where they were killed. Where they were killed is important.
殺害現場？
The place they were killed.
むしろ犯人にとってバレたら致命的なのってそっちの方じゃないの？
The place of death. If the crime were to be caught, 犯人にとって if the place of the crime were to be caught, that'd be a very serious 致命的なのって that'd be very critical for the culprit.
あ、そうか。確かにそうだ。
You're right. That's exactly right.
僕らは死体発見現場のことばかりを気にしていたけど、そうじゃなくて。
We kept focusing on the body, but that's not what we should be focusing on. We should be focusing on.
まずは殺害現場のことを考えるべきかもしれない。
But no shit, Sherlock. No shit, Shuichi. We should be focusing on the place of murder.
確かに殺害現場の方が犯人に繋がる手がかりが多そうだけど。
Certainly, the murder should lead to some clues about the culprit, but
どうして今まで誰もそのことに気がつかなかったのかな。
but why didn't he tell us?
変なの。
But why didn't anyone notice until now? How weird.
この中にいる犯人に誘導させられていたせいで今まで話題に上がらなかったのかもしれないね。
Maybe the culprit told us. Maybe the culprit enticed us to have a different type of conversation so that we would avert our eyes from what actually matters. And the topic hasn't come up until now.
そっか。犯人はこの中にいる。
That's right, since the culprit is in this room, isn't he? That's right. Within one of us, there's some person trying to go away from the truth. There's someone trying to stop us from going to the truth.
ではその犯人を突き止めるためにもここからは犯行現場について話し合いましょうか。
Well then, Hanashiyamashouka. In order to find the culprit, let's talk about the place the crime took place.
ロボの提案の割には明暗じゃ。そんな明暗を聞いたのは
Robo no Peian no Wari ni wa Meian. the robot's suggestion is a good idea. I heard his suggestion. A robot suggestion is always a good idea. I heard that suggestion, Mayon. I heard that saying before.
住んでた河川敷から雨風をしのげる高架下に引っ越そうとしげさんが言い出した時以来じゃな。
What? She just told me like a fairy tale just now.
住んでた河川敷から雨風をしのげる高架下に引っ越そうとしげさんが言い出した時以来じゃな。
Kasenshiki. Floodplain. Shige-san. Who's Shige? Shige, who lived in the floodplains, trying to get away from the rain under the highway. Shinogeru kosa shita ni hikosou to irai koto ja na. Shige, who lived in the floodplains, trying to get away from the rain, from the windy rain, trying to get away from the wind under the underpass, under the overpass, said so. Ever since he said so.
住んで
Ienaki Himeko. Homeless Himeko? Shige-san is a name. Someone in chat just told me that Shige-san is a name for a very cliche name for old guys. Homeless Himeko. Kito shiten wa hakiri sureba shitai o shuten de aru taikukan ni hakonda nanka yo fairy tale. Madhen, if we make that point clear, where the dead body was put, how the dead body, if we find out the starting point, we should find out when the dead body was killed. It's too late to give up. We have to find the truth.
春川さん、助かったよ。
Harukawa, you helped me.
探偵のくせにこんなことにも気づかないなんて。自分で見習いっていうだけのことはあるね。
Even detective, you're saying that as a detective? You really do have a long ways to go, don't you? Even as a detective, you couldn't notice this? You really do need to study a bit more, don't you? I want to get bullied by Mackie. I would love to get bullied by Mackie.
犯行現場をはっきりさせようよ。
First, we need to find out where the crime took place.
寄宿舎の個室じゃないか？
Was it inside his dormitory?
個室ですやすやしてたところを襲われたんだ。
When he was sleeping in his room, he was probably attacked.
いや。
ですが星君
Wasn't his room locked?
は歴史なんですよ。
Was it death was drowning?
個室には水を貯められる場所がありません。
There's nowhere to store water that much in his room.
電気があるじゃねえか。
Wasn't there a toilet? Drowned by, what was that? Drowned by high school prank. High school bullying.
トイレで歴史なんて無
It's
理だよ。
impossible to drown in a toilet.
水を貯められる場所が怪しいんですね。
Anywhere you can store water is very suspicious.
それならプールしかないじゃろ。
Well then, there's only the pool.
魔法的にも間違いない。
I'm sure there had to be some magic with it.
じゃあプールで決定だね。
Well then, it's said it's the pool.
いや、あのうんこは便器で溺死したんだ。
No, it was inside the toilet.
うるさい豚便器だな。
What to say, Buta Benki? Buta Benki. What an annoying pig toilet. Pig toilet, that's a weak point. I should agree with that. I agree with that statement. Since Hoshikun was killed by drowning, let's find out where it was. If there was water, he was killed there. Just because there's water there doesn't mean he could be.
まずは犯行現場。寄宿舎の個室じゃないか。壊れたんだよ。
はで
He was killed by drowning. Swirly. How gross. A toilet, huh?
トイレで歴史なんて無理だよ。
You can't die by a toilet.
ならプール。
プールで
便器。
Pig toilet.
まずは犯行現場をはっきりさせようよ。プロを
ですが欲しくは歴史なんですよ。個室には水を止められる場所がありません。便器があるじゃねえか。トイレで歴史なんて
無理だよ。
場所が。
それならプールしかないじゃん。
それは違うぞ。いや、プールが殺害現場とは考えられないよ。だって星君が殺されたのは夜時間なんだよ。
You can't think that the place of death was at the pool. After all, time.
プールには夜時間の遊泳禁止って校則があるから、生きている人間はプールに入れないはずだ。
In the the swimming is prohibited during nighttime in the pool. Rule that prohibits swimming in the pool. Any living person.
そう死体は物だから OK だけど、もし生きてる人間がプールに入ったら。
That's right. If a dead body goes in there, it's okay. A dead body's a thing, so it's okay. But if any living human goes in there,
おいら泣いちゃうかも。
I might cry.
泣きたいときは大声で泣くといいわ。そして泣きながら一晩過ごして。
When you cry, cry with a loud voice. And then cry by yourself at night.
翌朝、鏡に赤いルージュでさよならと書いて、そっとあなたの元から去っていくの。
And then in the mirror, write on the mirror with red lipstick, goodbye. And then go back to where you came.
いつもいなくなって初めて気がつくんだ。君という存在の大切さに。
It almost feels like I was never here to begin with. Hajime feels like I've just now noticed how important your existence is.
締めっぽいこと言わんと、タイガースの応援やん。巨人を駆逐や。駆逐したるで。
Kuchiku. Extermination, expulsion, destruction.
締めっぽいこと言わんと、タイガースの応援やん。巨人を駆逐や。駆逐したるで。
Shimepoi. Damp, humid, wet, gloomy. Or don't talk about gloomy things or the tigers won't. What? What is this about tigers? Tigers like cheering someone on. I don't get it.
それで
I hate their
プ
jokes.
ールでの溺死は無理ってことでいいんだよね。
Monokuma's no neta wakaranai. Dareka oshiete. So that so that he wasn't drowned in the pool. It's fine, but
でもプールじゃないなら星君はどこで殺されたの？他に水が溜められる場所なんてあったっけ？
if he didn't drown in the pool, then where could water be stored? Oh, Tigers and Giants are Japanese baseball teams. Oh, okay. Neta setsume arigato okomepon. Hoshikun ga korosareta basho ka. A place where Hoshikun was killed. There should be a clue that points to that. The sink in Hoshi's shower room.
星君の研究教室には大きなシンクがあるんだけど、何かで削れたような細かな傷がたくさんついていたんだ。
In Hoshikun's research room, there was a large sink. It looked like there's some sort of small scratches on it.
シンクに傷？
There were scratches on the sink.
おそらくあの傷がついた原因は
Osoraku. It's possible that the scratches on the scratches on that sink. It is perhaps that the scratches on that sink were caused by this.
これだ。水槽に落ちていた手錠じゃないかな。ほら、あの手錠も傷だらけだったでしょ。
Maybe they were caused by the handcuffs in the bottom of the tank. Those handcuffs had scratches all over them, right?
あの手錠にもうっすらと何かで擦ったような跡が残ってたな。
That's right. Those handcuffs look like they looks like they rubbed against something. You couldn't
しかもあの手錠はもともと星君の研究教室に
Psycho Freak asked, wasn't the pool locked at nighttime? Only swimming is prohibited during nighttime.
あったものだったんだ。
And even so, and moreover, those handcuffs were the ones in his shower room.
おそらくあのシンクの傷は同じ教室にあった手錠でつけられたものだと思う。
Maybe the scratches on that sink were probably caused by the same handcuffs in that room.
シンクの傷も手錠の大きさと同じくらいだし、間違いないんじゃないかな。
This is probably the same handcuffs that caused.
その教室にあった手錠がどうして水槽の中に落ちてたの？
But why were those handcuffs in the bottom of the tank?
その手錠が星にかけられてた。
Weren't those handcuffs attached to Hoshi?
ええ、間違いありません。
There's no doubt about it.
ピラニアの水槽に現れた一瞬でしたが。
The handcuffs. In just a moment, you saw the. It was only for a moment that you can see, but.
あの時の彼の手には確かに手錠がかかっていました。
At that time, there were definitely handcuffs on his hands.
それがピラニアに食べられたせいで手錠だけが残って水槽の底に沈んでいたのよ。
And because he got eaten by the piranhas, he fell to the bottom of the tank.
犯人は星君に手錠をかけて彼の研究教室のシンクで溺れさせたというわけだね。
Because the culprit put handcuffs on Hoshikun, he drowned him in his own sea.
でも星ちゃんってよっぽど美味しかったんだろうね。あんなに綺麗に食べられちゃうなんてさ。
Hoshi-chan must have been very tasty for him to get eaten so cleanly like that.
そんな嫌な分析はいりません。
You don't need such horrible analysis.
コリコリとした食感とともに人肉の旨味が口全体に広がり、脂身もさっぱりとしていてしつこくなく。
The crunchy feeling of human flesh and fat goes throughout your whole mouth, and you feel. Said stop it.
だけど犯人はどうやって星君に手錠をかけたのかな。
But how did the culprit put handcuffs on Hoshi?
彼の宿地法でも逃げられなかったなんて、よっぽど不意をつかれたのかな。
Shukuchiho. If he couldn't run with his compressed region, Shukuho, contract region, couldn't run away with his own contract region, then that just means makes it a bit more Shukuchiho. ねえ、誰かShukuchihoってのは何？不意をつかれた. That means they must have caught him. If he couldn't run away with his contract region is a Japanese tennis manga joke. That means they must have caught him off guard then.
まあ手錠をかける前に殴るなりして気を失わせたの。
Maybe before they put handcuffs on him, they put him in out by hitting him.
死体が白骨化した今となっては知る由もないけどね。
The fact that the body was skeletonized. Shoot you. We have no way of knowing now that he's a skeleton.
不意をつかれただけじゃないと思うけどね。星ちゃんが犯人にされた理由は。
It's not like he was 不意をつかれただけじゃなくてと思うけど。It's not like he was caught off guard. The culprit, the reason the culprit got him was because.
そう、なんでもないよ。
Oh, nothing.
今のは大きめの独り言だから気にしないで。
Just think of it about us talking to myself.
大間くん、独り言を言うときは孤独にご飯を食べるときのように。
Oma-kun, when you talk to yourself, it is like eating dinner alone.
誰にも邪魔されず自由で、なんというか救われてなきゃダメなんだよ。
You're as free. You can be free without anyone interrupting. How should I say it? Almost like 救われてなきゃダメ。使われて救われ。Yeah. It's almost like you're beyond redemption.
で、星が殺されたのはあのシンクってことでいいんだよな。
なんだったの今のは。意味わかんない。Anyways, so Hoshi was killed in that sink, right?
あのシンクだったらかなりの量の水を溜められたはずだしな。
In that sink, there's quite a bit held in there.
よっしゃ、俺様のおかげで犯行現場が確定したな。星の研究教室でぶっ決まりだ。
Looks like I wrote down where the scene of the crime took place. It's decided it was a research room.
でも犯人はそこから体育館までどうやって死体を運んだ？
But how did the culprit carry the dead body to the gymnasium?
龍馬の研究教室って校舎の3階だよね。体育館は結構遠いよ。
Ryoma's research room is on the 3rd floor. It's quite far from the gymnasium.
いや実はあの研究教室から体育館まではそんなに遠くはないんだ。
It's not that far from the gymnasium, actually.
というより近道があるって言った方が正しいかもしれない。
What I should say is there's a bit of a shortcut you can take.
近道なんてどこにあったっけ？
Was there such a thing as a shortcut? The way to connect Hoshikun's research room to the gymnasium. The only way to do that was...
ここだ。近道は彼の研究教室にある窓だよ。
Someone ask, Princess Blue, Ryoma Heavy, isn't he the smallest? Ryoma is 4 kilograms. In the room, the shortcut is using his window.
窓？
The window?
校舎の窓はどこも開かなくなっていたけど星君の研究教室だけは別で。
All the windows inside the school don't open, but this one did open.
窓が開いたんだ。
The window was open.
しかもその窓はプールと面していたからすぐ正面に体育館が見えるんだ。
The pool the window was facing the pool, and right in front of it you can see the gymnasium window.
じゃあ犯人はその窓からプールに死体を落としたんじゃないですか？
Roland, the culprit threw the body through the window.
そしてプールから引き上げた死体を体育館の
Wait, they dropped the body from the window, and with that, they pulled the body from the pool, and then threw it through the gymnasium window.
窓から投げ入れればどうですか？任務完了ですよ。
How is it? Mission complete, right?
それだとさっきと同じ問題にぶつかるわね。
That conflicts problem.
体育館の窓はかなり高い位置にあるからプールからだと脚立を使っても届かないわよ。
The gymnasium window is quite high. Even if you use a ladder, you won't be able to get up there you wouldn't be able to get up there from the pool.
すみません、そうでした。もう徹します。
もう徹します。
すみません、そうでした。もう徹します。
I'll do some reflection. I'm sorry, you're right. I'll do some reflection.
すみません。
体育館に死体を投げ入れた方法がわからないせいでどうやっても行き詰まってしまいますね。
If we don't know how they put the dead body, if we don't know how they put through the dead body, looks like we're at a standstill.
必死し犯行現場を突き止めたところで意味なんてなかったね。
犯行現場を突き止めたところで right when the place of the crime, and it turned out meaningless. That's not true. There should be some meaning. In the 3rd window, now that we know that the crime was on the 3rd floor, I see it very faintly, but the beginning point and the end point is connected. A way to connect the beginning point and the end point a way to connect the third window with the I'll clear every one of those problems right here. I'll reach the truth. Brain drive, son. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. We couldn't even play with we found his car now. It's piss yellow. Monogoto no tsunagari o suri suru bamen de wa, when you're connecting things, when you're connecting things to the induction, brain drive will activate. In this mode, the goal, all the and make an answer to the goal, and make an answer to the question is the goal. With the circle button, you accelerate, and left and right you can move left and right with left stick. There will be letter cubes floating around the course. If you collect these, you'll be able to answer the problem. Pitmobile. In the after you've picked up all the letter cubes, in order to answer the answer, you must to the call girls. Call. You must head for the call girls. If you answer correctly, the call girl will go in your car. If you're wrong, you'll meet a bad end. A very bad result will be waiting for you. Suinen o shimesu. There will be other cars running around. If you hit those, you'll damage your statement gauge. If it's a bit dangerous, concentrate. Please drive carefully. And have fun driving. Do your best. Oh, I love this song. Shitai wa shitsu no Shitai wa heya no dokuka. Where in the room? How was a dead body carried from the room? Wait, where was the dead body carried from the room? Yeah. Shitai no Shitai no Shitai no Taiku. How was the dead body put into the gymnasium? How was the dead body put inside the gymnasium? The gymnasium door window. Good. How is the classroom window and the gymnasium window connected? How did they connect? How was it carried from the classroom window into the gymnasium window? That should have just been the first question. Straight from the window or down to the pool? Down to the pool. Straight into the window. Straight to the window. Down to the pool. Down into the pool, I'm guessing. Down to the pool. Ah! So this is the bad result. So it was straight. How was I supposed to know? Whoops. So it was straight from window to window. Oops.
そうだ。星君の死体は直接研究教室から体育館まで移動したんだよ。
Soda. Hoshi-kun's dead body was carried straight to the gymnasium.
直接ってまさか窓から窓まで投げ入れたなんて言わねえよな。
What do you mean? You're not saying that they threw the body right into the window, right?
あの距離をしかも死体だぞ。ボールを投げ入れるのとはわけが違えんだからな。
I thought they would throw the dead body onto like that floaty and then like it would jump. Someone in chat said Ryoma went on a complicated journey. It was a huge distance. It's not like throwing a ball.
だから投げ入れるんじゃなくて
They didn't throw
別
it.
の方法を使ったんじゃないかな。
They used a different way.
別の方法ってなんだよ。
What do you mean a
投
different
げ入れ
way?
る以外に直接移動させる方法なんて。
What do you mean a different way? Is there a different way other than throwing that means direct movement?
何か道具を使ったんじゃないの？
Maybe they used some sort of path. Some sort of tool. Huh? A tool?
道具を使って窓と窓をつなげば
They use a tool to connect the window to window
させることもできると思う
and move the body straight from there. A window that connects, a tool that connects window to window. Window to the window, to the other window. The thing we found inside the... Wow, just show it.
ここだ
What is this, a tutorial?
体育館のステージ裏にあったロープなら
They used the
窓
rope
をつなげるよね
that connects the window to the other window.
あのロープか。あれには神様のみぞ知る不思議な謎があったな。
In that rope, there was a mystery that only God knows.
不思議な謎って
A mysterious... A mysterious mystery?
昨日の夜にショーの準備をしてた時はあのロープは体育館の舞台袖に置いてあったんだけど
Butaizo. Look forward. I put that rope around the stadium, around the stage. That rope was left there by the stage last night when we were preparing.
今朝になって体育館に来てみたらなぜかロープはステージ裏に移動してたんだよ
I put that rope in front of the stage, on the wing, on the extension of the stage. But this morning, it was behind the stage.
不思議ミラクル
Mysterious miracle.
神様のみぞ知る謎だね
Only knows.
それって誰かが夜時間にロープを使ってそれを体育館の窓から投げ入れたってことじゃねえか
That means that someone at nighttime used that rope Nagaire and threw that rope from the gymnasium window. Through the gymnasium window.
じゃあ本当にあのロープが使われたんですねあれで研究教室の窓と体育館の窓をつないだんですね
So that rope really was used. They used that rope to connect the gymnasium to the class window.
待ってそもそもあのロープで届くの
Wait, would that rope even reach?
あのロープの長さは20メートルほどだったよ。窓から窓の距離はわからないけど。
I don't know what the distance between the window is.
そういえばプールの縦看板書いてありましたけど
That's right. The pool... the pool board said was written on it.
あのプールの横幅は12メートルでプールサイドは5メートル
The pool is 12 meters wide. The pool side is 5 meters. The deep side is 5 meters.
合わせると17メートルほどになりますね
It's 5 meters. If you combine it, that makes it 17 meters.
研究教室の窓から体育館の窓まではそのプールを挟んだだけだったから。
Is there anyone who can even remote control our girl Tenko? そのプールだから挟んだ。What do you mean? What do they mean by 挟む? The window was just right across the pool, the class window.
届くじゃねえか。俺様の言った通りじゃねえか。
一言も言ってなかったよね。
You haven't said a word though.
でも距離的に届いたとしても窓から窓にロープを通すのって難しくないの？
Even if it were reached, wouldn't it be kind of hard to have the rope go through there?
高所から高所にロープを渡すのは大変よ。崖から崖にロープを渡すのを想像してみるといいわ。
Connecting a rope to another is quite difficult. Think about it like connecting a rope from a cliff to another cliff.
ロープを投げて届く距離ならまだしもそんな距離でもないし。
It's not a distance where you just throw the rope.
ロープがもう一本あればできると思うよ。
If you had another rope, you could do it.
ロープがもう一本。だがロープは一本しかなかったぞ。
Another rope, but there was only one.
じゃあ、
Well then I guess it's impossible. Sorry. There was one more. At least a substitute for a rope. Tennis wire. Tennis net wire.
星君の研究教室にあったテニスネットのワイヤーならロープの代わりになるよね。
With the tennis net wire in Hoshi-kun's room, they could use it as a substitute.
それってどれくらいの長
How
さ？
long was that?
だいたい15メートルだな。
Probably 15 meters.
それをどうやって使うんだよ。
How did they use that?
あのね。
You see?
まず片方の窓から外にロープを垂らした後、もう片方の窓の方に移動して
After you attach one side of the rope to the window, you move to the other window.
そっちからもう一本別のロープを垂らすんだ。
And you connect that one to that window.
で、それぞれの窓から垂れたロープを下で結んだ後、また目的の窓に戻ってロープを引っ張れば、
それぞれの窓から乗れたロープ You just have to connect both ropes at the bottom, and you just return to the place the 目的の窓に戻って and return to the main window and pull the rope.
ほら、一本のロープを窓から窓に通すことができるでしょ。
ほら、一本のロープを窓から and then with that you can connect the window to the other one and pass through there.
本当だ。すごいよゴン太くん。よく知ってるね。
本当だ。Seriously, that's amazing, Gonta. You really know your stuff.
大したことないよ。
It's not that big a
物産
deal.
を探す冒険の時によくロープを使ってたから。
When I was off in adventures looking for bugs, I used ropes a lot.
でもさ、窓をロープで繋いだところでロープ一本だけじゃ死体は運べないよね。
But even if you can't just carry a dead body like that.
来た。俺様がひらめいちまったぞ。
Oh, it's here. I have an epiphany. My epiphany.
エ
ジソンごときは天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力とか抜かしてやがったらしいが
Just like a genius is 1% epiphany and 90% effort. 抜かしてやがった。He forgot to say.
俺様の場合は 100% のひらめきだぞ
Face. It's 100 epiphany.
いいからなんなんじゃ
Hurry up and say it. What is it?
死体にかけた手錠をロープに引っ掛けて窓から窓へとターザンみたいに滑らせたんだよ
死体に引っかかって Keep the dead body on the rope. Tarzan and made them go like Tarzan. And they made him slide like Tarzan. What?
それだと死体を体育館の窓まで運んだところでピラニアの水槽には入れられないよね。
それだと死体を体育館の窓で That wouldn't put the dead body into the tank.
汚い顔から臭い息でバカみたいな発言するのはやめてもらってもいい？
With a dirty face and your stinky breath and your idiotic statements. Do you mind stopping that? Do you want to stop doing... Tarzan? Why'd she say that all of a sudden?
窓から窓に運ぶだけじゃなくてピラニアの水槽に入れないといけないのか
Just... window. You have to put him in...
ロープ一本で可能だとは思えないわね。
You can't just do it with one rope.
ということはそこで使われた道具ってロープだけじゃないのかもし
So
れない
that's where the tool isn't just a rope. It's not just a rope, huh?
まあ何にしても死体を窓からピラニアの水槽に入れるのは大変だろうね。
Whatever happens, quite hard to put a dead body into the piranha tank.
しかもこれは犯人にとって重要なトリックなんだ。間違っても死体を適当に投げ入れたりはできないよ。
Anyways, this is a very important trick related to the culprit. Even if they mess up, they can't just throw the dead body.
だから犯人はちゃんと自分の手で慎重に死体を水槽に入れたはずだけど。
That's why the culprit had to use his own two hands very carefully in order to put the dead body into the tank.
本当にそんな方法があるのかな？
Is there really a way to do that sort of thing?
ねえ大間くん、もしかして今のってヒントの
Hey Oma, could you probably a hint?
何が？急にわけわかんないこと言わないでよ。
Huh? What is? I don't know what you're talking about all of a sudden. それはこっちのセリフだ. That's what I should be saying. Because it's just as you say. That's right, the culprit definitely put body into the tank. Was a necessity to put Hoshi's dead body into the tank. If they failed, it would fall into the gymnasium, and they wouldn't be able to retrieve the dead body. That means they only had one chance. That's why the culprit was very careful to put the dead body into the tank. そのためには犯人自身もできるだけ窓に付近必要が. That's why the culprit had to get close to the window as possible. problem is, how did they do that? 今のところが分かっているのは窓と窓をいる。All we know is that one rope connected. All we know is that one rope connected the windows. With that rope, they moved the body. But that's where the culprit had to get close to the window himself. その方法を可能性にするのは何か別の道具も必要だったりするとなる。In order to complete those means, they must have used a different tool. They had to have used a different tool. But what was that different? What were those means? What means could they have used in order to make that possible?
周一、ようやくお膳立てのお膳立てが整ったな。
Shuichi, time for you to use tate. What's zentate? Oh, zentate. Gotta look up another word. Mendoi. Mendoi. Oh, zentate, setting the table. Preparation. Looks like all the preparations are prepared. What memes could they have used to make that possible? Huh?
いいか、ここでおめえが活躍すりゃ、この後の俺の活躍のお膳立てが整うってわけだ。
Did he always have such tone pecs? They're giving us some peck service here. Hashtag peck service. Peck service. This is where you shine. Right here, all the preparations are done. Now you just have to do the rest.
だからまずはおめえだぞ。
Now it's your turn.
ここでおめえが活躍して、その後で俺が大活躍して。
Right here you shine, and that makes me shine. And then I'll shine.
俺ら二人で他の連中を救うんだよ。
And then with this, both of us will save all these other guys.
僕と桃太くんの二人で
You and me both? You and me both?
おめえならやれるはずだぜ。何ってこの俺の助手なんだからな。
おめえなら I think you should be able to do it. Seeing as how you're my assistant.
俺はおめえを信じてるぜ。だからここは任せて
Leave
よ。
it to you. Probably leaving it to you. Right. I'll do it. Koronachu. Uchi Kate. I'll break this mystery and lead everyone to truth. This is where we fight. This is where the fight starts. They used a different tool. They combined the rope with a different tool and carried the body to the window. Think. I have to think. Epiphanic energy. New improved Hangman's Gambit version 3. Oh, alright, so I use P, U, E. I use. Alright, so it's ro. Well, some guy already told me the answer in chat. Ezra. Yokai na sewa. Music's fucking bumping though.
そうだ、犯人はロープウェイの要領で死体を運んだんだよ。
That's right. The culprit. The culprit. Yo. They used the ropes as a trick and carried the body.
ロープウェイってはあ急に何を
What are you saying by ropeway?
ああ知恵熱ぶっ通り越して脳が暴発しちまったみてえだな。
Chi-en-a. Chi-en.
ああ知恵熱ぶっ通り越して脳が暴発しちまったみてえだな。
Someone said Juiced Up is very good at this. No, some guy just told me the answer in chat. That's my fault for looking at chat though. Chienetsu. Is her? I think she's saying because of your intellectual development, you still don't know what your brain's frying, isn't it?
てかロープウェイには乗り物が必要だろ。肝心の乗り物がねえじゃねえか。
Tsuka ropeway. And don't you need a thing to ride on for a ropeway? There was no such thing in order to ride on. Yeah, norimono nara atta hazu da. There should have been something to ride on. That thing they used was... This is digging imagination. Alright, they already know it. They already explained it in the demo. You just gotta use the blocks. Dig out the blocks and choose the picture. Oh, this one's bumping too. Way too bumping. Boom boom cat, boom boom cat, boom boom cat. Boom boom cat. I didn't even solve this by myself. Everyone in chat just told me the answers.
ロープウェイの乗り物の代わりにしたんだ。
They used the floaty. It was floating. The rubber cylinder floating was used as a ropeway riding thing, as a ropeway platform.
浮き輪を
A floating cylinder.
ほらプールに落ちていたあの浮き輪の取っ手って片方だけロープが結ばれていたよね。
In the bottom of the pool. I don't know who done it. We still don't know who done it. There was a floaty in the pool, and there was one side attached with the rope.
でももともとあのロープは両方の取っ手に結ばれていたんじゃないかな。
That rope was used actually as... That rope was actually connected to both ends, wasn't it?
それを窓と窓とを結ぶ長いロープに引っ掛ければ簡易型のロープウェイが完成するんだ。
If you connect the rope to the other window, you can easily use that as a ropeway.
しかも校舎3階の窓は体育館の窓よりも高いから浮き輪は自重で下っていくはずだし。
And seeing as how the classroom was higher than the gymnasium, the floaty would just go down due to gravity.
あの浮き輪もゴム製の頑丈なものだから2人分の重さにだって耐えられるはずだよ。
With that rubber, since that rubber floaty looked very sturdy, so it could probably hold 2 people's weight.
そうやって
He's done it
浮き
again.
輪をロープウェイ代わりにすることで犯人は星君の死体と一緒に
When will someone stop this madman? Someone stop this madman already. Use the ropeway.
校舎3階の窓から体育館の窓まで移動したんだよ。
These pictures will never not be funny.
そして体育館の窓まで移動した後は浮き輪を足場にして死体を水槽に入れればいいんだ。
I'll solve this mystery right here. Who did it? そして体育館 and then they moved from the window to gymnasium. But how did they get down? They used the float form. Dead body into the tank.
いやもしかしたら窓枠に足くらいはかけていたかもしれない。
Yeah, もしかしたら窓s they probably used the window frame as footing.
その方が足場が安定するから死体をピラニアの水槽に入れやすくなるし。
The guy who appears in hentai is the one who did it. その方が that way the footing would be much safer, and then they put the dead body into the tank.
ロープウェイに使うために体育館の窓枠に結んだロープも簡単に回収できるからね。
They could easily retrieve the rope. They could easily retrieve the rope that was tied to the ropeway.
まあ話だけ聞くと確かにできそうではある。
This was a really easy case, but we still don't know who done it. But it sounds.
でもロープウェイって
ねえ、窓枠に足をかけるって話があったけど、それは校則違反にならないの？
Hey, about using the window frame as footing, wouldn't that be a rule violation?
体育館
A
に入
rule
ったことがあるん
violation?
じゃないの？
Wouldn't that mean they're staying inside the gymnasium? Rule violation?
前にも同じこと聞かれたんやけど、そん時はありってことにしといたで。
I must have said it before, but that would definitely be.
まあさすがに体の半分以上が入ったらアウトやけど、窓枠に味かけるくらいなら。
Of course, if more than half the body was inside, they'd be out. Actually, but if they put their foot on the window frame,
前にも聞かれたって誰にですか？
someone asked you before, who was that?
あ？
Huh?
まさかこの計画を実行に移そうとした犯人が君たちに確認をしたんじゃ。
Could it be that the person who went through this plan, who went through with the plan, went through with it, confirmed it with you?
下田！
What's Shimota? Damn it! Shimota means damn it. Damn it all.
ああ、出現しちゃった。
Shitsugen. Oh no, he said it. It's a Shitsugen, it's the.
今のは失言どころじゃなくて大失言よ。モノスケは失言大臣だわ。
This isn't just any slip of the tongue, it's a huge slip of the tongue. Monosuke is the slip of the tongue princess.
やめえや。今のは冗談で済ませばええやろ。貴様らが騒ぐとマジっぽくなるやないか。
Stop it. Let's just brush this off as a joke.
失言ってことは今の話って本当なんだ。
It's slip of the tongue, that means this whole story was true.
お父やん？
Daddy? He's the next one who's dying. Monosuke is the next one who's dying.
ああ、お父ちゃんにも嫌われちゃったね。
You've been hated by Dad as well.
え？
Huh?
ふんだ。助けてあげないよ。いつも偉そうにしてるのがいけないんだよ。
I'm not saving you. I'm not helping you out. Since you're always so high and mighty.
やめて、モノスケをいじめないで。
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke. Huh?
誰にだって失敗はあるんだ。
Everyone has mistakes.
やめようよ。
Let's stop blaming each other.
ほら、みんなと仲良くしたいよ。
Look, I want to be friends with everyone.
モノダムがそう言うなら。
If one of them says that, I get it. I understand.
モノスケ、モノタムに感謝するんだよ。
Monosuke, say thanks to Mundam.
ああ、失言なんてがっかりだね。せっかく裁判が盛り上がったところなのにさ。
Oh my darn it. Are we gonna see everyone's motives? Oh, what a disappointment that he had a slip of the tongue. And it was just getting exciting.
でも今のが失言ってことは犀原ちゃんの推理は正しいみたいだね。
But due to that slip of the tongue, that Saihara-chan's deduction is correct.
じゃあ本当にロープウェイなの？犯人はそんな方法で死体を運んだの？
じゃあ本当にロープウェイなの? Well then, was it really a ropeway? Did the culprit really use such means to carry the body?
ああ、犯人はロープウェイを使って窓から窓まで死体と一緒に移動したんだ。
They used a ropeway and carried the dead body together.
ロープウェイ殺人か。
Ropeway
とんでもね
killer.
えこと考えやがるな。
A ropeway killer. It makes me think of ridiculous things. i.e. hint hint, bondage, hint hint.
でもそれだけの大仕掛けとなると後片付けも大変だったんじゃないですか？
Even with all that set up, it'd be hard to clean it all up.
いや、そうでもない。
That might not be it.
まずロープウェイでたどり着いた体育館の窓から
First,
ロープを外
take
し
off, untie the rope from the gymnasium.
その後で星君の研究教室に戻ってそっち
And then go back to the
に結ばれた
research room of Hoshi.
回収すればいいんだよ。
And then get back the rope from there. But what about the rope that was in the gymnasium? Oh, they threw it in there.
最後に
And
プ
they
ール
threw
側
it.
の窓から体育館の中にロープのタップ
なる
なるなる。
あの場所にロープがあったのはやっぱ窓から投げ入れたせいなんだね。
I see, that place they used the rope. They obviously, from the position that the rope was placed in, they obviously threw it from the window.
だけどその方法だと犯人はプールと星君の研究教室を何往復もすることになるわね。
MTV LBTEU bully time event. But with those means, the culprit Nanshufuku mo suru koto ni naru wa ne. What's Nanshufuku? Looking up board. Stand by. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. 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 If that was the case, then the culprit would have to make a round trip. Have to make various round trips to Hoshi's research room.
だからこそ犯行は夜時間に行われたんだよ。誰もが寝静まっている時間帯にね。
That's why the crime took place during nighttime, so nobody would notice when everyone was sleeping.
ですがそれだけ慎重に行動して犯行に使ったロープもしっかりと回収しているのに。
ですが、それだけの慎重に行動して Even so, they did such actions, and they even retrieved the rope.
どうして犯人はあの浮き輪だけプールに残していったのでしょうか。
Why did the culprit leave the floaty inside the pool? I'm gonna change the settings here.
Up.
どうして犯人はあの浮き輪だけプールに残していったのでしょうか。
Everyone listen to Kibo's soothing voice. Hang on. Everyone listen to Robot's soothing voice.
どうして犯人はあの浮き輪だけプールに残していったのでしょうか。
Why did
ですがそれだけ慎重に行動して犯行に使ったロープもしっかりと回収しているのに。
Why is his voice so soothing?
どうして犯人はあの浮き輪だけプールに残していったのでしょうか。
Why is it so seductive? No homo. Why didn't he leave the floaty inside the pool?
あれはおそらく犯人のミスだと思う。
I think that was probably a miss of the culprit. A mistake of the culprit.
ミス？
A mistake.
きっと犯人はロープから浮き輪を外す際に誤ってそれをプールに落としてしまったんだ。
Maybe when he untied the rope from the window frame, he forgot to go off he forgot to take off the floaty before taking off the rope.
だったらなぜ犯人はそれを回収せずに立ち去ったの？
だったらなぜ犯人が But why didn't he retrieve that? 犯人が浮気 When he retrieved, when the culprit, why couldn't the culprit did not retrieve? That's obviously because it was nighttime.
そうだ。犯人は浮き輪を回収したくてもできなかったんだ。犯行時刻が夜時間だったせいでね。
The culprit couldn't retrieve the floaty because it was nighttime.
そっか、夜時間のプールは遊泳禁止だか
Do
ら
I have to explain every
浮き輪
single
を取りに行けなかったんだね。
these guys? Everyone here is dumb but me. Oh wait, what'd she say?
そっか、夜時間
That's
の
what.
プー
That's
ルは
right.
遊
Swimming
泳
is
禁止
prohibited
だか
during
ら
nighttime.
浮き輪を取りに
So
行
they
けな
couldn't.
かったんだ
They
ね。
couldn't retrieve the floaty.
でもよ、ロープを使えば
But they use-
浮き輪を手繰り寄せることもでき
They
た
used
ん
a
だ
rope.
か？
They could probably be. They could probably. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Taguri yoseru. I don't have to translate taguri yoseru. If you use a rope to pull it in,
それは難しいだろうね。ほら、
that would be quite hard.
あのプールは水位が低いからさ。
The amount of water was very low.
ロープで手繰り寄せようにも浮き輪があれだけ低い位置にある
What are these stupid diagrams? Why do we have to go through all this like obvious things? If you try to taguri yaseru it with the rope, the floaty is still very low.
投げ入れたロープを真横に引っ張れないからうまく手前まで浮き輪を寄せられないはずだよ。
What? What? Even if you throw the rope, brick, and try to, unless you have a very rope.
棒でも使えば話は別だが、力の伝わらないロープだと難しそうだな。
If you use a sort of pole, it would be much easier. Chikara, no, it's Dawaranai rope. It'd be better than a rope. Using a rope with no power, with no force, is kind of hard.
それにプールサイドまで浮き輪を持ってきたとしてもプールの水位が低いから手は届かなそうだしね。
それにプールサイドまで浮気を持ってきたとしても even if he brought the floaty closer, he wouldn't be able to reach it.
で、めんどくて諦めたというわけか。
Someone on chat said $2 mic. Is my mic cutting out? Someone gave up.
まあ時間がかかりそうですし、その間に誰かに目撃されたらおしまいですからね。
It would probably take a lot of time, and they didn't want to get caught.
け、ドジな犯人だぜ。落とした浮き輪を回収できなかったなんてよ。
It's cutting out a lot. restarting stream.